Hi, you guys. This is Tiffany, and I'm going to be going over a little bit about some products and what the ingredients and things are in this really great product that I am super excited about. And I have somebody here today that I'll be interviewing. Her name is Carly, and she is a guru on what these products are all about and the ingredients that are in them. So, welcome, Carly.
Thank you so much, Tiffany. I'm so excited to be on here and to be talking about these products with you. You're an incredible businesswoman and entrepreneur. And so I'm honored that you've aligned here with us at Bravenly. And, I know ingredients matter to you. I know effectiveness matters to you. And so when you asked me if I would do a deep dive on this with you, I was really excited to be a part of it. So thank you.
Great, great, great. Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you just a little bit because I know that, again, ingredients are super important to you as well. And, you definitely wouldn't back up a product that you didn't believe in when it comes to ingredients and the wealth of just how that is in your overall health. So if you could tell me just a little bit about what's your favorite product that Bravenly carries?
Yes. Well, thank you for that. So yeah, honestly, I won't back a product that I don't believe in. In fact, I have been at the place where I've been in health and wellness for almost a decade now. And I've been at the place where if I didn't align with the product or the ingredients that I was willing to walk away from that business. So there again, for me, it's extremely important that these products do align. So my favorite product, man, you're asking a difficult question. It's a hard one. I think I'll go ahead and I'll start with gold. I'm just going to say probably have four top favorites, but I'm going to start with gold. And the reason I'm going to start with that is because our company just did something really cool and they revamped it. So already it was an incredible product helping people with so much. And it had ingredients that I wanted in my daily regime. But I want to mention this. So our products are all formulated by a naturopathic doctor, right? I'm actually a team of naturopathic doctors. And it's something where they have gone through everything with a fine tooth comb. They've made sure that all of these products work together. So you can layer them, right? You can take them together. Make sure that these ingredients are optimal, everything from making sure that the vitamins are natural, not synthetic, to making sure that even if it's a great ingredient, right, that we're not stacking too much on top of each other when we add these together. So I'm really, really proud of what we've created here product wise. But gold, this product right here recently went through a little transformation where they're like, this is great, but we can make it better. So what they did
I have the old edition.
Yes. So the old edition, it was one of our top sellers because it was so effective. And like being honest, it smells like cookies. It tastes delicious.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And people were seeing incredible results with inflammation. It is helps with weight loss, but it doesn't have any stimulants in it. So a lot of people, I'm not against caffeine, but with that said, there are people out there who, maybe their adrenals are exhausted. They need to have stimulant-free weight loss, doesn't have any caffeine or whatnot. And so this is a great option for them. But we are seeing a lot of incredible inflammation, stories. A good portion of our illness is caused by inflammation. And so when you have something that's going to combat that, I get pretty excited about it. So here's what they did transformation wise. First, they put it in sticks so we can take it anywhere. The taste was already delicious. Now it's even better. It's creamier, but more importantly is they took the turmeric, which is in here, and they increased it by 8 times and they added turmeric extract. Well, turmeric is like one of the magic bullets, right? It's the thing that actually is going to help you. And it's very popular because of its effectiveness. So now this is going to be power packed. It tastes delicious. And so it is a combination of turmeric and it also has apple cider vinegar in it. So as I mentioned, turmeric helps with inflammation. Right. And I actually have some notes here because I just don't always memorize all of it. And it also can be great for energy. It's known to help with Alzheimer's and everything in between. It's a antioxidant. So, it fights cancer cells and that's what tests have shown with turmeric, right? Yeah. It also has apple cider vinegar in it. And that gets me really excited too, because apple cider vinegar is something that we should be taking, but it doesn't always taste delicious. So the fact that they've been able to put it in here and we're able to get the benefits and it tastes good is phenomenal. Apple cider vinegar can help you lower your blood sugar. And it also can lower your insulin levels. So when people are weight loss resistant, and we have another product for that too, I'll talk about it in a minute. But it will actually can really help them get the ball rolling with weight loss when other things aren't working. So anyway, like I'm super excited about this product and what's new with it. And so this one is probably my favorite right now, just because I'm so pumped up about what it's going to do for people and how delicious it is. So I enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So when I talked a little bit about the old product, which meaning as it just didn't have the sticks, right? So everybody's on the go since you put this in your tea and your coffee. I think just having that, just that comfortability of being able to just pop it and go, right? Like I don't leave anywhere without my supplements. I definitely have everything marked, ready to go. But they did add the extract, which was a little bit different in the new version. Is that correct?
Yeah, they added the extract, and then it's 8 times as much turmeric, which means it's going to be that much more potent. So
yeah. And so for people like me that have lupus and everything, it does affect a lot of us. Like when we get out of bed and our joints don't work and our muscles are hurting, this is definitely my go-to. So having the sticks available actually is going to make me being on the go all the time so much better. But definitely I'm glad that this is one of your favorites, because it is mine as well. So what's your daily routine when it comes to the gold? What do you do every single day? Do you take it every single day? And how do you take it?
I do. I honestly mix it with hot water. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Nut Pods, but it's like this vegan creamer that doesn't have any carbs or sugar or anything like that. It's natural. So they have one that's like cinnamon flavored. So I'll add a little bit of that. My husband, he likes just the full blown cream. So he'll add a little bit of cream to it with hot water. You can mix it with your chocolate or vanilla smoothies. I mean, you can put it in anything. People are baking with this stuff because it really does smell like grandma's spice kitchen. But
for sure.
By itself, especially this new one, they've made it, like I said, it tastes better and it's creamier. So it's a home run for sure. So
okay. All right. Well, awesome. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what has your results been on that product? What have you seen that's improved with taking the gold on a daily routine? And how long have you been taking the gold?
I've been taking the gold for about 6 months, and I can definitely see a difference with my inflammation. So I do struggle with some food allergies. I'm gluten sensitive, things like that. And when I let those foods creep in, I'll deal with inflammation where my fingers get swollen, my cheeks get puffy, my stomach gets swollen. If I take the gold, it actually really helps. But we have people, we actually have a really large team of people who are very excited about these products and sharing them. And we've seen some incredible physical transformations, just like from swollen feet where literally they look half the size. We can't make any medical claims about what this does, right? But what I can say is that I'm pretty impressed with what's happening behind the scenes and the results that people are getting from this. I mean, any anti-inflammatory is going to be good for you. It's going to be a powerful regime, part of your regime, right? And so, to have one that's so delicious and so concentrated it's pretty rare and special. So,
yeah, definitely. Okay, that's good information. Okay. So what would be your next favorite product that you take on a daily routine?
So, well, I think we're going to cover 4 here today. So I'll just, I can't say that it's like, oh, this one's my favorite. We'll just all of them. Okay. Because then I feel bad.
I have a top favorite.
Do you have I feel like mine is like all blended together, and we'll have to hear your top favorite. We'll go through these real quick. You have to tell us what your favorite is. But I'm just going to go over Rush now because that's one of our most popular. So the Rush with the Ignite is a combo that people get all the time. It's Accelerate bundle, and people get this for weight loss and for mood. It's like, and so I'll just kind of do one at a time because obviously you can also get them separate. But Rush is like your atypical energy drink. All right. So it only has 40 milligrams of caffeine, which is not a lot, but it is going to naturally increase your energy with B vitamins and supplements. So it's really going to be gentle on adrenals. A lot of people deal with adrenal, fatigue and failure.
Yeah.
So
could you talk a little bit about that? Because I think a lot of people don't understand how important that is. And our products do actually support that rather than taking away. If you can talk just a little bit about that.
Yeah, I can go into that a little bit because like I said, so anytime that you have over too many stimulants, right? And that can be from product, but even more so from life, from stress, from things like that. It can be taxing to your adrenals. And so, I'm a big believer that there are a lot of great benefits to caffeine. right? I like
Yeah.
caffeine. I think that it can really help you. But the thing is that if we're in the middle of adrenal fatigue or failure, and that's, adrenal fatigue means that you're tired all the time, you can't lose weight, you can, deal with mood issues. It's when your body spends too much time in that fight or flight mode. And life is crazy. And I'm just going to say, over the last few years, what we've gone through as, I'll just, as a world, right? People in general have been under so much stress that so many people are dealing with adrenal fatigue right now. So again, not, caffeine is not the culprit, but if you're going to have anything with stimulants, to have adrenal protection alongside of it is really important, right? And so
Absolutely.
I love it. What they've done is they've formulated these products. Like I said, naturopathic doctor came in and said, let's add a layer of adrenal support because there's benefits to this caffeine, but we're also going to make sure that we are protecting the adrenals. So it's going to be something where a lot of people are having to heal from this adrenal fatigue. And so I love that it's rare to find that. It's rare to see like a product that is not just give you the instant like, ooh, I feel so good, but we're going to protect you long term. So the results keep coming. And but like I said, this only has 40 milligrams of caffeine. It's not a lot. This one I believe is 90, about the same as a cup of coffee. So, personally, I do take these together, but I love the added adrenal support. But I want to talk to you about some of the ingredients because that's where the magic is. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, energy, but not your typical energy, filled with B vitamins. If you want to look up the benefits of what B vitamins can do, obviously it's going to help with stress. It's going to help with weight loss. It's an antioxidant. I mean, it's doing all the things. And that's really, really important. So I love that. And gives you natural energy. So also, you guys, it has bacopa. And if I pronounce any of these names wrong, you're just going to all love me through it because I understand.
Because she's so adorable and it doesn't matter.
Actually, we say the name. So we'll just go for it. I'll act like I know how to say them.
Because we're not doctors.
Right. So the cool thing is this has bacopa, which enhances brain function, antioxidant, again, and anti-inflammation. You can't get enough. I mean, the more anti-inflammatory we have, the better. This also can lower your blood pressure. Now, this isn't me making a claim, but these are medical studies that have shown what these actual ingredients do. Another one that I love is that it has, another thing that it does is that it also, this is so cool, you guys. This ingredient can protect your kidneys and liver against toxicity. We have so many things, even if we're eating really clean and we're watching, what we're consuming, the world has toxins and that gets in your kidneys, that gets in your liver. So this offers a layer of protection for both your liver and kidneys, which I love. This also has something called moringa. We're going to hopefully I'm saying that right. But again, another anti-inflammatory is, studies show that it helps with heart health and your immune system. So and you guys, I'm barely touching the products or the actual ingredients in here. Like you could do a deep dive, but the truth is that this has got so many things. It's power packed. Another thing that's in there that's also in the Ignite is the white tea. White tea helps you or get rid of it doesn't eliminate the fat cells, but it shrinks the fat cells. Okay. So that it helps with weight loss. But another component to that is it actually helps from new fat cells forming. It inhibits new fat cells from forming. So, it's power punch to be able to have those in these products. Right. And I'm just going to kind of slide into the Ignite here because again, you can take them separately, but as a duo, I love them. So Ignite, I like to call this my, willpower in a bottle. When I take this, and the serving size is 2, I take 1. I only need 1, you guys. So this lasts me a long time. And what happens when I take this is that I don't have those cravings. I'm not hungry, right, all the time. So I can eat, but it's like I can say, oh, I don't need 14 cookies. You know what I mean? Because I have my self-control back. And so what this does is that it does work as a mild appetite suppression and really helps with self-control. So most of us know how to make good health choices, but it's hard to make them. So this one's extremely helpful for me so that I can make the right food choices. And I just don't feel ravenous all the time. I'm not hungry. And I appreciate that. So again, this also has a mood boost to it as well. And that's one of the most exciting things. When I first started taking, I was like, oh, I love the fact that I felt like I have more self-control. But over a couple of weeks, I really started to see that there was a profound mood boost. That, it did boost my energy. But I think the best part was that I literally felt like I wasn't having those down days. And so there's ingredients in here to support that. So I love, love, love that it does that. One thing that's worth mentioning is the Schisandra berry, which is in this. Okay. That is known to be, like, studies show that it's helpful for anxiety and depression, which I love that part of it. Yeah. It also improves, once again, liver function and kidney function. It works as a detox. So that's really important to me. Again, it's increasing energy. So I really do love that about this particular product. And again, there's a lot of different things. There's, that are going to be helpful for you. But I did want to mention that berry because for me, I feel like that's a big part of what's helping me so much. So
yeah, for sure. So let me just ask you, just touch on a few questions. Do you take Rush every day? What's your daily routine when it comes to the Rush?
So I take the Ignite in the morning. Okay. And then I take the Rush usually in the afternoon for a pick-me-up. I'll still drink a cup of coffee sometimes in the morning and whatnot, but I do like to take the Rush in the afternoon. For me, if I'm having any like cravings, it gets rid of the cravings. It gives me energy. It helps with any afternoon slumps, anything like that. And so that's kind of, what I like to do with it. And sometimes, because it is only 40 milligrams of caffeine, it does have some trace minerals in there that I feel really boosts, my immunity. Sometimes I'll drink two. It depends on the day. So
are you caffeine sensitive at all?
I am. I'm very caffeine sensitive. So it's impressive that I can, like I said, Ignite, I only take one.
Okay.
It's perfect, right? So
yeah, I'm actually, when I was trying to get to my weight loss goal, or not really even by the scale, I wasn't stepping on the scale and saying I had to weigh a certain number. I was actually just trying to get back to the way I fit in my clothes and really how I was feeling. And Ignite, I actually upped it to 2. In the morning. I'm not caffeine sensitive. I'm not a coffee person. It's only because that affects my stomach. But I actually started to see that result, and it was amazing. It was something that I can actually look at and go, okay, I can take this, and it's actually helping me get there, rather than going, oh my gosh, I lost this, weight here and now I'm gaining it back, but I'm not caffeine sensitive like you, but for all people that are, taking the one probably would be the good starting point. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree. I would say no matter what, start with one. And if you're not feeling the effects, then definitely move up to 2. I'd say it's probably about maybe 20% are caffeine sensitive, and everybody else is like, give me the caffeine, right? Let me, And so, and even with 2, it's not an excessive amount, right? When you look at like energy drinks, it's significantly less. And again, this has the adrenal support in it. So I love this, but I'd say a lot of people love the results of 2. I think it's just individual. Yeah.
Having a sustainable product versus a product that you just, it's a take the pill, you lose weight, and then later on it's affecting you. So because I was taking medication for my lupus and everything else that they tried to put me on for Western medicine, my kidneys and liver were affected for a short amount of time. So it's nice to see that some of these products are actually able to support that without taking away from that. So thank you for putting that in there and making us aware. So what's your next favorite product?
Right. So we're going to end with Burn. This one we just have to talk about again. So like these 2. So if you are like, no, I don't want any caffeine, completely non-stimulant. It's not everybody, but there are people who don't. Right here, both of these have 0 stimulants, and this is both very effective for weight loss, for inflammation and health and whatnot. But the Burn has got a special place in my heart, not just because of what it's doing for me, but for my mother, who is a type 2 diabetic. So what we're seeing with Burn, first I'll kind of explain it to you. This is studies show that it lowers not just our blood sugar, but insulin, right? And I'm just going to say this, a lot of times people will try everything to lose weight and they can't because they have insulin resistance. And what this actually will do is it's going to help with those things. So people are taking a Burn right after they eat, they'll just pop one, and it's going to help with your insulin. It's going to help lower the blood sugar. For me, what I really liked about it was I felt like it, instead of I don't know, like if you eat and then you crash and then you're tired or you're hungry, it got rid of that completely.
Yeah.
So from a physical standpoint, not talking about weight or anything, like literally just being able to eat and not have that crash, especially if it's a carby meal, right? I love the burn for that. It has chromium in it, which is, like I said, great for your blood sugar. Again, that's another one. Chromium is great for liver and kidneys. It has licorice root. So traditionally, right, licorice root has been used for conditions with your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, as well as digestive issues and viral infections, right? So, I mean, and like I said, you guys, I'm just giving you a little, like, there's a lot of ingredients. I'm just giving you a taste of what's in there.
Yeah. And that was really big for me, the digestive part of it, because I do have upper hiatal hernia. And what I was finding was the products that I was taking and trying for all kinds of reasons, but it started to have this effect, not right at first, but it started to have that effect where it just wasn't going down. It was sitting there, and these products have not done that for me. So it's just been like filtration. It just filters through because they are all natural products versus being, like you said, synthetic products. So it was able to get to where it needed to be in my body and make me start having some type of relief in some way. But definitely the burn, I have to say I'm guilty of it. I was like, what's one more pill? I don't want to take another capsule for the day. I'm overwhelmed taking these. And then I introduced that burn in my lunchtime. I started taking that at lunchtime, and wow. I mean, formation for me, I just started to see just that breakdown of where I was like, why am I not losing weight there? Why am I not happy? And the burn was able to have that sustainable, again, I've been able to sustain it, which is wonderful. But also that was my extra kick to my routine that, you always think that you know better. I don't know if any of you guys are that same way, but that's kind of how I felt. And I was like, oh, I don't have time for that. But really, when you take them all together, all these products together, there's a reason for that. It's a daily routine. And let's face it, with having all these different ingredients in each product, you're kind of eliminating those singular pills every single day. I know a lot of my mom's friends, they take every single pill every single day, every supplement. And then when you're able to break that down, if you can just have a scoop of this a day and get rid of all of that, I mean, it's kind of, without saying, it's easier every day. So with that being said, Carly, do you have anything else to add?
I just think that, I like what you said about that. And here's the thing is people say, okay, well, all these products do different things and they're all extremely helpful. And so people say, well, do I have to take all of them? No, you don't. Here's the thing. What I find a lot of times with people is that the reason that say they're not feeling well, they're lacking energy, they're not able to lose weight and they're weight loss resistant is because they have a root cause that needs to be addressed. Right. And so what these do is they're going to go through and they're going to help with the root cause of whatever's wrong. Right. It's not just going to be a Band-Aid. It's going to be something that helps. So for me, I'm like, I grab a few products that you want to try. Right. And be consistent with them. They're not going to work. If you just, like, I was like you, when I first got a hold of the burn, I was like, okay, we got one that tastes like cookies and one that's like this delicious. I'm like, burn felt boring. But for so many people, if they're dealing with insulin resistance, like this is vital. And so what I wanted to say is that I feel like, take several, be consistent. If you just take it once a week, you're not going to see those results. But if you're diligent, we have so many people who have struggled with certain issues for years, and they're having breakthrough. And I do have to say, if you guys want to check out some testimonies, some incredible before and after pictures, incredible health transformations, ask Tiffani to be added to our breakthrough group, because you're going to be able to look at like a plethora of different stories from customers. But we're seeing people they're having those breakthroughs with these results. I like to say, you want to give it 30 days to start to see those results. Doesn't mean that you have to wait a long time to start to see them, but by 30 days, you're going to start to see them. By 90 days, you're going to see incredible transformation. So being very diligent with taking them, it's mind blowing what we're seeing happening. And then once your body is working again, it's like well-oiled system, right? You got things right. Then you get to kind of pick and choose, like, okay, what do I want to continue going forward? It's not like, I'm going to take all these for life. but there will be ones that
Yeah.
you're just like, I mean, I'm probably going to drink my cookie inflammation juice forever.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'd just like to, piggyback on what you said is that, it's a daily routine and it's consistency. Now I don't take the Ignite. I've got to my weight, but I take Ignite every once in a while where I feel like I'm tired or my focus is foggy or any of that. They work for all of that and they are not going to harm. It's just, it's just a nice pick me up. But again, everybody knows, or maybe they don't know, but daily routine of what you put in your body is what you're going to get. Exercise, of course, everybody knows we've got to go, either it's a gym or you go outside. You've got to implement all of that. You've got to have good eating habits and taking care of yourself, but putting some supplements into your body to help that. And gut health, we could talk for days on that. But again, if your gut isn't right, this is all going to have a hard time filtering through your body. So again, it's been nice to have you, Carly. And I know that you are an ingredient snob, so this is some good things in here, but super excited to have you. And we'll just continue to just update and make awareness that, Bravenly products are really where it's at.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And again, I'm honored to be able to work with you, my friend, and partner with you in business.
For sure. Thank you, Carly.
Bye.
Bye.